ain't trying to be in there, man.
Yeah, it ain't.
I'm cool, man. Like I sit up here and I laugh and joke about it, but it's a pain that'll live with me for the rest of my life, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's a pain. It's a learning. It's a learning. I don't know what to say about, but this is like one of the best teachers that life could ever present, and that's going through that penal system, man. That penal system, and I'm trying to bring you. I'm going to bring you all the stories. You know what I'm saying? As my little homie Yopp come up here and tell you about what he just had to go through, seeing ops and rumbling right before he go on his visit. So when you rumble, did they terminate your visit right then and there, or they still gave you the visit?
I was about to go to the hole, but they said since we was on, you know, two different. He was on C side, I was on D side. Yeah. I don't gotta go to the hole. I gotta stay on lockdown for a day.
Oh yeah, the whole
they wasn't even. Too. They gave me a write up. They wasn't even, you know, they wasn't even trying to send him to the hole or nothing. Like I'm like, damn.
Probably because you was like, come on in here.
Yeah. The guards really don't be doing their jobs no more.
Yeah,
either.
I know, but
you know they don't be caring.
Yeah, it was crazy. So we was rumbling, and he was like, yeah. I'm like, I'm still getting my visit, right? He said, no, that visit canceled. You better go to the bucket. That's what they call it, the bucket. I'm like, damn, what I'm going to? I thought it was a fight. I thought you going to go into the hole for a stabbing or something.
So what he said, what the boy said, y'all just stopped. Like, are we done? And then
I got my hands. I'm fighting. He backed up. Like I guess he got tired, cause you know people in there be getting high. I ain't doing all that.
So you in shape?
Yeah, I'm in shape. I'm
no
cool.
K2, none of that.
None of that. Nothing. I'm fresh.
No drink or nothing. See, I like that drink a little bit.
Nothing.
Yeah, I mean, see, you in there just off natural.
All water and just eating. Right. That's it.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, get it right. Yeah.
Cause people see. All right, I know some people that you know get high just you know get through it.
Right.
I want to feel it so I don't come back.
Exactly.
Here. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You heard that?
That's what it's for.
He said some people get high so they get through. He said he wanted to feel it so he don't got to come back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's major.
That's super major. You wanna, you know, even the ones that's getting high, that shit only be about a half hour to an hour.
Yeah.
Like me, I used to drink that liquor at an alarming rate. I used to make my own liquor.
You know that's crazy. They don't even sell it on commissary no more.
What? The fruit?
Talking about the fruit and all. Yeah, they don't sell it on there.
Because they stopping people from making the liquor.
Yeah.
They trying to stop. See, when you get to the jail though, I like to get the kitchen job. I come out with balls of sugar, potatoes. Yeah. You know what I mean? All these oranges. I let that sit in the bag for 7 days. I got my kicker. My kicker would be I might got some wheat or something like that. You gotta have a kicker where it can cook the sugar. The sugar makes the wine.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And don't let me I'm gonna have my homie come cook it to turn it to liquor, white lightning.
Yeah.
Y'all know about that white lightning is really corn liquor as y'all know it out in the street. And I get that in me. Yeah. Oh my eyes. I'll be in there turned up.
Rolling.
Man, listen, but look, it only dulled the pain that I was going to for that. I woke right back up with an even more stressed out mindset than I did before I was drinking. Because now I'm mad I'm not drunk no more. And I got to deal with it mentally. So it's just even more, You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, because I definitely tried to hide before. Man, I was sick. Boy, I remember I ain't got no more liquor. I asked my man, he making liquor there. Yo, give me 2 bottles until I make another batch. I mean, I know it's going to take 7 days. I ain't trying to wait.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get right to it, man. You already know, man.
I want to say something. You know, like you know, us, man, we all from the same neighborhood, from the same block. We ain't really got to talk too much about that. But he's kind of figuring it out a little bit before us.
Yeah.
Because we, about to be 20 probably, so right? So you young and you figuring it out now. We ain't learning that fast. We was out there. I'm saying fast as it came and everything. We still was out there. We didn't even care.
Yeah.
But you know, see, trying to change his life around. So something to consider for everybody that's watching, man. You know, we gotta, you know, even though we go through these times, people go through these prison sentences and being in jail. You know, your freedom is priceless. You can't put a price on your freedom. You can't put a price on your safety or your freedom, man.
You can't, man.
Right about that, cause you know, like he was saying. You know, a lot of people say they can't get out of it. You can get out of it. It's always a way to get out of it. You just got to, you know, push yourself and do it. You know, and that's it. For real.
And sometimes it's easier said than done.
Yeah, I know.
But that's what make it even more of a...
But that's what make it a challenge.
That was the hardest thing for me to do in my life was to make that actual change.
Yeah.
I mean, it beat me down to the point where as though I felt like I was going through like a withdrawal when I was trying to change my life. It was like that's all I knew.
Yeah,
some people say you turn your back on people and so forth and so on, because you're changing your life. It's, you're not changing, turning your back. You're just trying to change
better.
your life and want better.
Yeah.
And then along the way, you may lose a lot. You may lose money. You may lose houses. You may lose friends. You may lose everything. But ultimately, that change is for the better. And then you can come back and then get with your guys and get things together. But for me, that was the hardest transition that I ever made in my life. Really, honestly.
Yeah, I'm leaving the streets alone.
Listen, it literally broke me.
What broke me was this last time going to jail. Some people was like, I'm one of them hard heads that, remember I said that jails is made for people, like some people need to go to jail.
Yeah.
Some people learn by going to jail. Like, they ain't never been to jail and they thinking they running through life as a breeze. Like I said, I don't knock what a person do because I did it. Selling dope, shooting, robbing, whatever the case may be, however you provide for yourself. Again, I'm with all of it as long as you stand on it.
Right.
Now, my thing is what made me change was this final violation I just did. It was only 18 months. I did 21 years before that. The 21 years ain't break me because I'm back in here doing 18 months. Right. If it have broke me, and I don't say break, but made me learn my lesson. But this 18 months.
So you feel like the 21 years didn't do nothing to you?
No, because I would have never been back in there for 18 months.
You're right about that.
If the 21 years did something for me, I would have never had to go. But what did it for me was this 18 months.
It was a strong 18.
Man, that 18, man, felt like it doubled up like years.
Yeah.
Like it felt way longer than the 21 years. Like, because when I went to jail, I was young. We was getting money with it because we got indicted, but I didn't have no worries at all. I wasn't paying no bills, and we was buying cars. When you go to jail older and you got little things going for yourself, or as a crib, a car, you lose out on that when you go in there. That 18 months, I ain't paying no bills. They come to take your stuff.
Yeah.
Car, like, that 18 months hurt it. Like, that it hurt it financially, physically, like mentally, like that hurt it. Right. That hurt. I'm talking about that 18 months, man. I might have cried out of 18 months, probably about 3 of them.
Yeah.
Like to myself, like silently, like.
I remember you calling home, like, man, this John hard, man.
Man.
That's how I was.
What's up with the crib? How this going on?
Like, did you pay the rent, man? Thank you again. Thank you for that, man. Thank you, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't have that, man. Like my man said, you find out who your true people is when you're in there. It'd be people trying to backdoor you and get things that belong to you and all that other type of stuff. And then you be like, damn, you killed me all. It's just
count you right out. They think it's over.
It's just so depressing, man. Jail is made to break you mentally, man.
Yeah.
Mentally. And if you can survive that and make it out unscathed mentally and transition your life and learn from that mistake that you did to go to jail. Because you got some people in jail that still think, okay, I got caught because I did this. So I'm not going to do that no more. I'm going to do it this way.
Yeah. No,
you got caught because of the whole, whatever it is you're doing. You got to switch it up. I've been selling dope all my life. I ain't seen a $200,000-$300,000 yet. It's time to switch it up.
Yeah.
It's time to switch it up.
Stay at the same spot forever. And you're just going to keep going to jail.
So let me ask you another question, Mike. So the reality of it is sometimes people come home from prison and sometimes people get sentenced and get time.
Right.
While you was in there, what was the most time you see somebody get, and what happened when they got that time?
All right, so I seen it was 2 different. I seen somebody get life, and he ain't show that it bothered him, but I seen that it bothered him. He ain't show it right that moment, but I seen it. Like, he was like, he wanted to break down, but he like, it's all this men around. I don't want to cry. Like, I seen it. And
this was down CJC?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And I also seen somebody, beat a body. They was hype, jumping in the air and everything. But somebody got a 15 to 30. He was like 15
to 30 what, years or months?
Years. He was like,
that's a big cookie.
He was like, I feel like I could beat it. I got to talk to my wife. And he was like, me don't want life. He was like, I just rather take 15 to 30 because I got some light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah, man.
So I was like, dang.
That's another thing,
the body.
He was facing the body. Yeah.
Wow.
He was facing the body, and I was like, you made out a lot of people, getting life, 45 to 90 and
that's
stuff
life
like that. Yeah.
45 to 90 is life.
Yeah. So I got a couple homies that got them sentences and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So.
Wow. So you making it out. You making it like that's like dudes over in the feds. They come back. You be like, what happened? He be like, man, I got 10 years, man. I'm cool.
Yeah.
10 years is a long time to do in prison, bro.
Yeah.
A decade.
Cause I was like, dang, I'm locked up for this, and
From being away from your family.
I used to look at like, dang, he fighting for his life, like double homicide.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, dang, I gotta like tighten up.
Yeah.
Cause I'd be down and depressed, and he'd be like, bro, like I'm good, like.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, damn, you're right.
You see other people's situations, and it make you stronger.
Yeah.
Especially you see how they carry it.
Yeah.
But for real, they're just carrying it on the outer.
Yeah.
Men go in that cell and cry, man.
Yeah, I did.
I'm talking about, man, I done been that motherfucker and like, damn.
I did, cause it feel like the walls getting tighter on you.
Yeah, man.
It feel like they squeezing you. Like, I'm like, dang, I gotta get out of here. This ain't for me.
You thinking about if you left kids behind, you stressed about that. You stressed about your family members.
Yeah.
Don't let you leave a nice little chick behind.
Yeah.
Ooh, so when would you like? At what point do you think she start doing something? Like if you did 3 years in their milk, at what point do you be like, damn, I'm gonna go ahead? Because you got a bad little motherfucker milk. You ain't got no average little nutty. Because you know when you got something nutty, you know you got something nutty. Ain't nobody checking for that.
Yeah.
You in there knowing you got something nice.
They won't even think about that, man. You probably like, man, I ain't thinking about that, but
That's drop, but you thinking about
I'm thinking about it. For real. That's where some of the stress come from.
A lot of it when you were young.
you ain't answer that phone.
Anything like, like damn, man.
Where you at? You out? Where you out? What you doing?
Yeah, you hang out with them dick sucking ass girlfriends
What
of
you
yours.
got on? Now you're like a friend.
What you got on?
All her friends is whores. But when you was home, it was cool for her to do it.
Yeah. Cause I'm home, I know what's going on.
Exactly. Now you in that joint, you
telling
talking
me
about
anything.
Yeah, then I don't like when you with Quita no more.
Yeah.
Quita be always hollering at different. What she need you around for? The she need a swing, man? I mean, no, swing your ass in that house.
Yeah. Oh man.
Talk about some swinging behind.
Oh yeah, man. Ain't nobody try to hear all that, but that's what jail do, man. It breeds that, man. And then, you know, when you do longer stints of time, such as myself, you got to come to a realization, man, when you get past 5 years and 10 years and you know you got a nice little shorty, like, and then y'all young.
Yeah.
Like one of the best things to do, you know, right now when you young is on your woman.
Yeah.
That when you came home, how many nuts you bust? yeah, how many nuts you bust that you been home? Boy, that was the majority of the first day.
Yeah.
But, you know, and that's life. That's life. Like, you're made to be with a woman. You know, a woman is made to be with you. So then when y'all separated and then you got a pretty woman, oh my God, when do you be like, damn, because you'll see when you start doing the most. You see you done called 9 times and 30, what you doing? Man, the same thing I was doing 15 minutes ago when you just hung up the phone with me. Oh, all right, well, yeah, because really we live our lives through the people on the street, man, whether it be our female, whether it be our friends. We calling to get, because in here is nothing vivid. This is gray walls and hollering, all day long.
Yeah, all day on the door.
The COs locking and get me. This is I'm talking about this is like Groundhog Day every day.
Then you would get tired of the phone if you like. I got tired of the phone because it's like I talked about.
It's depressing.
Everything. Yeah, and it's like you don't want to keep you just getting on the phone.
And you can't act off of nothing.
Yeah.
Like tell you, yeah, man, I just blew my tire, your girl, and you like, damn. Of course, you can't. If you was home, you'd be right there helping her with the tire.
Yeah.
So you basically in the way. Like what's on your mind? Like everything cool?
Long, quiet extends through the conversation. Is be just on the phone. Just be quiet. Y'all just,
y'all just breathing.
Cause you ain't got nothing better to do.
Yeah.
For real, she keep looking at, but she keep looking at the clock. She knows it's 15. Like we got 7 minutes of this bullshit.
Yeah.
Like for real, man. Like for real, like after a while in jail, man, people in jail, man, whether you know it or not, becomes a nuisance. You got to fall back, call 2 times a week, make a miss you. Because you're not there, you're not present. You can't help out with the bills.
That was my first little. I was on the phone every second.
Yeah, me too. I ain't making it like I'm super. I had to learn.
Yeah.
I was what?
I was on the phone.
I was home.
And everybody was like, bro, you don't gotta get on the phone that much. Bro, I wanna get on the phone. I need to talk.
Yeah.
That's the only way that's gonna make me feel better.
Just sit on the block with just men all day. Like,
all day. All y'all here talking about how many got shot, what's the new beefs.
I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah. The conversation ain't growth-wise mentally at all in prison. Unless you got a thorough old head that been in there for a long time and he on some other stuff as far as in trying to change his ways before he's released to society so you can get something from him. But when you're around the young niggas and the guys and y'all on the regular,
they just want to talk about gangs and all that. Like,
them conversations they ain't even
talking about, yo, when I go
beneficial.
home, I'm going to try to start this or get some money.
Oh, it don't be none of that.
No, I'm going to go home and kill him. That's what they be on.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And he there, and they're probably fighting bodies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fighting bodies.
I'm when I get home, I'm gonna kill somebody else.
Yeah.
And then don't let them beat it. Like I
Yeah.
told you, when I came home from beating my bodies, I was young.
Yeah.
I came home in 2000, 2001.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I felt like I was Superman. I'm like, oh, I didn't beat 2 of these Jones. It's
Yeah.
up and stuck out this joint. And they know I'm standing on business.
Yeah.
I really thought I was it. And they took my ass 6 months later and said, take this 420 months and tell me, do what you can and come back with me about the rest. You know what I'm saying? These people, that it goes up now, Neff, it goes up. Like the little joint you just did and Escape, you know, because next time it might be a year or 2 years now. It goes up. It don't stay the same. Like
So,
every slide through be a little 5, 6 months.
I got a question. When you was offered, you know, your time, like you took a plea deal? Or
No,
like,
I went to trial. I went to trial for about 17 days, 17 business days. Deliberated for 5 days. Okay. Came back with a partial verdict. They threw out my conspiracy and found me guilty of the 841. And then, you know, my conspiracy was my indictment was a 5-year conspiracy. I was only home 6 months of the 5-year conspiracy. So they gave me everything that they charged me with in that 6 months. They didn't give me all the rest of it because I could have got more time. Okay. But yeah, went to trial and got that time and was like, man.
So like how you do the time?
I did it mad at first. I did the first 10 years mad at the world. Like if you got off that bus and see the feds is different and you was 066, we was sliding up on you, man. What's up with that paperwork? Yeah. Let me see about that paperwork. Like what was going on? Like, did you tell on anybody? You know? And you know, we got care packages for you because when you get to the jail, you don't have nothing. You got to wait to go to the store. You might get there on a Friday, and the store ain't till Monday. They don't run commissary on Saturday and Sunday. So you know, I'm coming to you with all brand new socks and soaps and wash rags and food because you just get to the jail. But don't take this bag, homie, if you told on somebody because you got to show that paperwork in 30 days. Yeah. And then you'll really pretty much know who told when you go to new homies and be like, yo, don't take. And oh no, I'm cool. I'm gonna just wait for commissary. Oh yeah, ain't got nothing. It's the weekend. You ain't got nothing. No soap, no nothing. And ain't no other city because you from Philly. Nigga ain't gonna just walk up to you and say, "Hey, go a bar of soap." They don't know you. Yeah. You know. So now that's a red flag. Like, dang, he ain't take this bag all because I said, "Yo, don't take this bag if your paperwork come back and it ain't right."
Dang.
And like, crazy. Oh no, cool. I'm gonna just go to the store on Monday.
Cause he hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, how does it feel like like Milk, you out here and you see, like we all see a lot of death. You know, a lot of people claim to be, ride and shoot up everything.
Steppers.
Yeah. Then how does it feel to hear about somebody telling or somebody that you believe to be a stand-up person and where you see it happening around you or other places and people just be telling on other people? How does that feel? Is that like a reality check in itself?
I ain't gonna lie, like that hurt my heart. Like, cause it's like you put yourself somewhere and you trying to drag somebody else with you. Like, I just feel like you know what you signed up for, so you know what come with it. Like, why bring somebody else down with you that don't have nothing to do with nothing.
Right.
But
or even if they did have something to do and got away, why the hell would you got grab what you got grabbed for. That's the joint. That's the joint. Like back in the day, always said, "Motherfucking court, like they catch you, and you be like, all right, man, all right, Milky, you can come out now, and they got me. No, don't blow me up. Yeah, they caught you.
Yeah. But this is something that's going on. That's like wide range.
Yeah, like
exactly. Yeah,
like these people out here, they claim they riding, hopping out, and they telling.
People think telling is like you just gonna come right home. You ain't gonna come right home. You gonna do some time.
Yeah, you put yourself there in the actual case, or even if you just telling on somebody else's situation that you're telling about, the judge may reduce your sentence, but still you're gonna do some time. Yeah. And you got somebody else's life for a long time. You're
gonna have a rough stay up top. You're gonna have a rough stay.
Mm-hmm. Same way in the feds. Yeah, like I said, my first 10 years I was mad.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say, to be honest.
Yeah, that's something that you just go draw a blank on. Like, what I will say is the person that do tell is a very selfish, inconsiderate mother. Yeah. Because you tell you, I told because I had to come home to my kids and family. What about my kids and family? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? all right, you know I bust heads. You told on me. You know I'm psycho and kill shit. You don't care about your kids. You don't care about your woman. You don't care about your mom. Because you got dudes that get told on before they even get caught. They go kill your whole family and then they go into jail.
Yeah.
Like, you know this nigga nuts. And you told you selfish because you hiding and shaking. You know, police probably got you tucked away, but your family not tucked away. A person that tells is a selfish person, a selfish individual, ungrateful. Yeah. That's what I think anyway.
Now, do you have like now? Because we come from areas though, we have like a lot of people that like was like tough rats or tough snitches. Is there still a lot of young YNs, young boys that still like tough, even though they telling on people, or in the county or so forth and so on?
Or they be cold-blooded bitches when you see them, like going to PC and all that.
Yeah, it be all PC, but they be tough over on PC.
Yeah, but you can be tough on PC. You ain't gonna bump into nobody.
Yeah, but you know they be
they like, gangsters.
Yeah, like yeah.
All they doing is on the door all day long. Yeah, you.
Yeah,
but you're saying it because we locked between.
We between the glass.
I can't get to you. You can't get to me.
So you going
so you can see him walking past.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see him. But now how it is, at the F, they put people that's on PC in a box so you can't see them no more.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. So they put them in a box. Like you walk past them, but when you in the tank,
yeah,
you don't see them. They behind you now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they behind you.
Wow.
And they got like little armbands up there now that they can track you. They can track you now. And they got little tracking devices in the armbands now. Yeah, up there.
But you can still get them off though, can't you?
Yeah, but it's $25. And then if you take it off again, you go to the hole.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they ain't playing around now. They're coming up with all types of, ways to try to persuade you not to do the certain things that they don't want you to do.
Yeah.
You take off your armband, it's $25.
Yeah.
And if you do it again, the whole time. Wow.
Whole time. Yeah.
Wow. You ain't been in the hole when you was in there just now?
No, I ain't go to the hole.
That hole gets so crunchy, man.
Yeah. They said you got to eat trays down there until you get administrated.
Like yeah. Trays. So you don't even go to the store in the hole no more.
If you got commissary on the block, that go to the workers and all that.
Yeah, they just give you your stuff away.
You ain't taking that to the hole.
Wow.
All you taking is your sheets and your blanket. That's it. Anything you had extra, they taking that.
Yeah, they down there running it down. They running and they're trying to do this because the jails is getting violenter and violenter and violenter.
Yeah.
So
they're trying to make it uncomfortable.
Very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I'm talking about to the top uncomfortable. This is like a modern day. Like when you go to jail, man, jail was back in the day was like a rehabilitation. That's what jail was for, to correct you from doing wrong out in society. They had programs that you could take, classes that anger management, GED programs. Like right now, that's out the window, man. Like jail is just straight punishment. Like it's going back to the way I see it. In the next 10 years, you be back to eating bread and water. Like the food is getting terrible. I'm talking about the food that they serve you on the main line that with their taxpayers pay. Like y'all, this food they probably buy the rice they cause. They could get pounds of it for $100.
They rice.
I'm talking about like mashed potatoes.
They come hard and all that. It probably break one of your teeth.
Yeah, man. See, like man, the breakfast is trash. Like all that is. If you ain't got nobody putting money on your books in there, from when I was in there, like you are living in a impoverished environment.
A rough stay.
Like you said, like I told you earlier, like you might be going to the store, me and you might be in there. Like, have you ever seen dudes that? Because I was one of these dudes. I used to be mad. I wasn't getting no visits, I wasn't going to the store, and I might not know you, but you on my block. But I see you always. Hey, with Thursday, you coming back from the store, big bag. You always smiling. Yeah, you going on a visit every week, and you always happy. But I'm looking at you from the side, like, man. Look at you all happy. But I'm miserable. I'm really hating on you. I'm on some nut shit. Yeah. But me being in jail just turned me like I'm just a sour man.
Yeah, I seen that.
So you seen that? Like, back and like, damn, what?
Like I used to get hot food and commissary every week.
Right.
Hot food, commissary. It was just man, like.
And not one.
Yeah, he ain't got nothing. But I used to see people, hate and stuff like that. But I used to give them stuff like, take that. Man, because people really starving in there.
Man, listen,
trays dinner come at 3-4 o'clock.
And you're done to tomorrow morning.
After that. You don't get no snacks or nothing.
No. commissary.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Once
If you
eat
ain't got
that
no
last tray,
commissary,
it's
you
over.
dead, man.
You going back in your room and you trying to drink water to make your stomach full.
I done seen them rush dinner and push dinner up at like 2 o'clock, man.
Yeah.
Like their service, I done see them service lunch at like 1 o'clock. I'm like, damn, lunch supposed to be there by 11, 12 o'clock.
And you gotta eat it before it get cold, because it get cold.
Yeah, because you don't got no microwave.
I seen people eat just straight bread, like just a bread and water,
Just to get by, man.
just to get by.
That joint
rough
crunchy
steak.
in there, man. It's super crunchy, man. Stay out of jail, man.
Yeah.
We telling y'all, we're trying to build a vivid image for y'all to see. Again, we're not promoting jail. We're building, and we're telling you from prior experiences that we have went through, not that we heard.
Yeah.
We have went through this. Man, it's not a place to be, man. This is not a place to be. We're bringing awareness at an alarming rate, and